Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Alan Wake Remastered. How is everyone today? Hope you're good and well. I'm not so well. The flu got me. You can feel it on my voice. But that's okay. Let's continue. Okay, here we are. So I have to check this house here. Or did I check this? I can't remember. Yeah, it's checked. I think I came from there. Yeah, we are moving up. Let's return to Barry. Someone is calling.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
Okay, I have to start writing. Okay, let's check this house. Anybody home? No. I think this is the same route as before. This house was already checked. Yeah. Barry is there. All these crows searching for Barry.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Save Barry from birds. There are birds inside the house. Oh, hello. We need more birds. They are here. Wait, there's so many. Missed. I missed. That's the perfect weapon.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Whew. Finally.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Oh,
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man
And we are
wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old dear diner.
oh yeah. The old woman. So much copyrighted music. End of episode 2.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Ransom, episode 3.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al.
As a writer, when I'm working on a story, I do like a bit of a guiding structure for it. I mean, there are obviously very different story structures out there. You know, your basic 3-act structure, hero's journey, and all. And I kind of use some of these as a reminder to myself that whenever I kind of run into a problem in the story. Then I glance back at these structures if there is any help to be offered.
Zane was heavily into diving.
Oh.
So much so that the place came to Diver's Isle.
I was looking for those. And more manuscripts. I can't find anything around.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers. Come on, mister. I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Yeah, just a second. I want to check something around. I'll be right there.
Just follow me. It's not far.
Yeah, I know. I just want to check everything. Okay. Can't find anything. Only the coffee.
Listen, I got things to do. This place don't run itself.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm right here. I'm faster than you, you know?
Jagger drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met. Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Oh, there is a coffee inside. Knock knock. Anybody home?
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good. Rose.
Yes.
My manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
Oops.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on.
Okay, let's turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you.
My gun and flashlight were gone.
So still talking about the structure for the story. For Alan Wake, more than anything, like as this guiding structure, I had 5 stages of grief in my mind. And that comes to the idea of this being a psychological thriller. And a lot of this is about how our hero, Alan Wake, sees the situation. I mean, we have these crazy supernatural things starting to happen. And so we start from denial, and he can't really accept it. And then we go through these steps of anger and bargaining and ultimately accepting and embracing this madness. And because it's psychological, we have this open question: is this supernatural, and is he going mad and embracing the madness?
Okay. Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Get to the car. Let's look around for more manuscripts. Oh, there is a radio.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I ain't the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know? I just...
Well, yes.
Oh, Alpha. Yo, yo. What's up, my boy? Am luat IG cuiva ce aia IG? Ah, păi? Care-i deal-ul acolo? I l-ai furat? I l-ai hacuit? Pe cu ce te ajută canalul ăla? Ah, ok. Gata, m-am prins. M-am prins. Love stories. Da. Love stories. Manuscripts. Let's check again around. Oh, little baby crying. Let's look around here too. Okay, nothing. Și altceva, ce mai zici? Cu ce te mai ocupi? Azi ies până la Vivo în Constanța să văd dacă e ceva de Halloween. Halloween? Tu sărbezi Halloween?
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
Noi nu sărbătorim Halloween, nu ne interesează. Nu e o sărbătoare a noastră.
You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face. Stay right where you are, Slane.
Nici nu știu ce au adus în România sărbătoarea asta, că nu are nicio legătură cu ce serbează ea în America.
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Escape the police. Oh my god. Ăștia trag după mine. They are shooting. Real bullets. Oh, I don't have any weapons. I need more bullets. Noi nu sărbătorim nici Valentine's Day, nici chestii de genul. There he is, there he goes. Oh my god. So much light. Sunt speciale pentru cupluri. Acum nu trebuie să stai un an de zile ca să-i spui lui persoana iubită că o iubești sau să-i cumperi eu un cadou. You know? You know, my friend? The dark presence sleeps.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Ai fost la film? N-am mai fost la un film de vreo 10 ani, cred că. Oh my god. I can see a manuscript over there. Rose visited by the dark presence.
Rose didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Nu mai m-am uitat la filme, nici măcar la seriale. Nevastă mea se uită pe Netflix într-una. Așa, când are timp. Mai mult seara, când se culcă bebe. Da, în rest, nu. Te-ai jucat vreodată Alan Wake? Ah, ok.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Noi pe vremuri ne uitam la filme horror foarte mult. La drame indiene. Yeah, bye-bye helicopter. Da, nu știu de ce oamenii mai în vârstă sunt atâta de după filmele astea indiene, turcești. Okay, let's check up here. Da, să știi.
Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Oda Scotch about him, you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I bet it does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Și eu plăcut ce ai făcut, ce ai făcut. Oh, this door. Vezi, poate o să devină fan anime. Hop.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Super Gogeta. Da, ar fi tare.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without light.
Coffee.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Spune-i, bă, tată. Am înțeles, tot vrei, tot am ieșit cu tine. Da. Mai dai și tu cu cașcavalul. Da. Are prieten. Păi bun, ea poate doar vrea să iasă, să consume, că știe că tu plătești. Profită. Gold digger, yeah. Oh, the flashlight, finally. Now we only need the gun.
So Alan Wake is a psychological thriller, and we are on this journey into Alan Wake's mind. And if we think about psycho thrillers, you know, there is always that question on, is this true? Is this really happening? Or is this part of the madness? And if it's madness, is nothing true? But obviously we are on this journey together with Wake, and he becomes to believe in it. And so must we, because otherwise the things that we are fighting for are not really there.
Okay. And we then don't have a weapon. Oh. Okay. That's the deal here. Let's run to the light. Whew. Flashbangs.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to
It's a Halloween party.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, there is a manuscript. And someone is behind me. Rose touched by the dark presence.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping
Au, vine rieșiți cu toții, da?
Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Fain, fain, așa. Oh my god. Aha, aha. Măi, bun, ce să zic? Trust no one in the dark. Walk in light. Yeah, I will do that. But there's not so much light around here. the police. Here's the police. Ai făcut Cram Schmidt. Foarte bine. Foarte bine. Și mie îmi place. Și eu sunt un fan al prăjiturilor. Finally.
I hope Maine
The big theme, obviously, in this thriller is fiction coming true, and a lot of effort from our part writing this was to think about what does that mean and what are the limits. Obviously, if we would have given Alan Wake godlike powers to just change reality on a whim, there would not have been much stakes in this.
Well, thank you very much for that.
Only locked doors.
Surprise! The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Oh my god, the police is here.
Whoa, everyone calm down.
Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
He's possessed. He's possessed. Oh my god. We are back.
So changing reality with his writing has to be a struggle. It's hard for him. As writing a good story is hard for us. So there is this metaphor going on in this. And essentially what he can do is he can take existing elements and nudge them and tweak them. And in a similar way, I feel that story needs to feel true for it to be a good story.
Nightingale in the radio station.
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's wrong with you? Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Oh, more flares. The flashbangs are so good. Oh, I used by mistake. Oh, we have a weapon now. Hello, weapon. But we don't have so many bullets, so... Not so good.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
Okay, we have more light over here. What's this? The darkness controls the taken. Okay, more light over here too. Stay in the light, please don't... Oh, seriously? Oh my god, there were so many. There were so many. Oh, and there was another one over here I didn't saw. Oh, there is a coffee. Sarah distrusts Nightingale.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Oh, there is a train. Nice. Only 4 bullets. Okay.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
She's not really her. Trust me. Wake attacked by a possessed object.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Yeah, there is a chest somewhere. That's so nice. More shotgun bullets. Oh, I have 8. Thank you. Oh my god. Why do I have to spend my bullets? You find a chest with a lot of things and then monsters appears just to waste everything you
I
found.
could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite.
So in the game, through these in-game television inserts, we learn about Alan Wake's writing process. How he was trapped in the study of Bertlek Capin and how he wrote the manuscript. And we learn that he becomes aware of the Dark Presence's plan and how he starts to hide in keys for his success into the story. I mean, hiding his truth and his escape, his ultimate victory into the story. And there is an interesting metaphor there about writing process in general.
Okay, I'm back. My phone was ringing, I had to answer. Whoa.